Hello everyone. Today's cybersecurity teams can't rely on alerts alone. Many advanced threats operate quietly inside networks, avoiding traditional detection tools. That's why organizations increasingly rely on threat hunting, proactively searching for suspicious activity before it becomes a major incident. Security professionals are expected to understand attacker behavior, analyze indicators, and investigate patterns across multiple systems. The conducting threat. Hunting and defending using Cisco Technology's exam validates those skills. Passing it earns the Cisco Certified Cybersecurity Specialist, threat hunting and defending certification, and can also count toward the CCNP Cybersecurity credential. In this video, we'll review a few practice questions that reflect the type of threat hunting scenarios covered on the exam. Let's get started. Question number 1. A threat hunter wants to detect fileless malware activity using Cisco Secure Endpoint. Which behavior would most strongly indicate fileless execution? A. Executables running from program files. B. Processes spawning from user-writable directories. C. Legitimate system processes executing encoded commands. D. Files with unknown hash reputation. Answer: C. Legitimate system processes executing encoded commands. Explanation: correct answer: C. Legitimate system processes executing encoded commands. Fileless malware avoids writing files to disk and instead uses trusted processes like PowerShell, WMI, or run-LL32 to run encoded or obfuscated commands, which is a key sign of fileless attacks. Why others are incorrect? A. Normal process behavior. B. Suspicious but still involves files. D. Relies on file presence, which fileless malware avoids. This aligns with MITRE ATT&CK techniques for command and scripting interpreter and defense evasion. Question number 2. A SOC manager wants to evaluate whether the organization's Cisco-based threat hunting program is improving over time. Which metric best reflects increased threat hunting effectiveness? A. Number of alerts generated by Cisco security tools. B. Reduction in attacker dwell time. C. Number of blocked IP addresses. D. Volume of threat intelligence feeds consumed. Think about it. What's the real indicator of success? Answer: B. Reduction in attacker dwell time. Explanation: the key metric is reduction in attacker dwell time, which measures how long an attacker stays undetected. As threat hunting matures, attacks are detected earlier, limiting damage. Other options track activity or inputs, not actual effectiveness. Reduced dwell time directly improves security outcomes. Question number 3. While investigating multiple incidents, analysts notice that attackers consistently use SMB for lateral movement and avoid PowerShell execution. Why is this observation valuable for attribution? A. It identifies the exploit used for initial access. B. It reveals the attacker's malware development framework. C. It highlights consistent attacker tradecraft. D. It confirms data exfiltration techniques. Answer: C. It highlights consistent attacker tradecraft. Explanation: correct answer: C. Highlights consistent attacker tradecraft. Attribution relies on recognizing persistent behavioral patterns across campaigns, such as preferred use of SMB for lateral movement or avoidance of certain tools. These tradecraft choices are harder for attackers to change than specific malware or infrastructure. Why others are incorrect? A. Not related to lateral movement behavior. B. Assumes malware development, which may not exist. D. Focuses on impact, not attribution. Using MITRE ATT&CK mapping, these behavioral fingerprints improve confidence in linking activity to known threat actors. Question number 4. A threat hunter completes a structured hunt and confirms malicious lateral movement within the environment. Which action best ensures the hunt contributes to long-term defensive improvement? A. Escalating the incident to executive leadership. B. Resetting credentials for all affected users. C. Documenting findings and updating detection logic. D. continuing to monitor the activity for additional evidence. The correct answer is C, documenting findings and updating detection logic. Answer C, documenting findings and updating detection logic. Explanation. The correct action is documenting findings and updating detection logic. Threat hunting adds lasting value only when discoveries are used to improve future detection. This ensures similar threats are caught automatically, builds organizational knowledge, and reduces repeated manual hunts. Other options handle immediate response but don't enhance long-term security. Question number 5. A threat hunter uses Cisco's Secure Network Analytics, StealthWatch, to identify potential command and control traffic. Which characteristic most strongly indicates beaconing behavior? A. Large file transfers to external IP addresses. B. Irregular outbound connections over multiple protocols. C. Small, periodic outbound connections to a rare destination. D. High-volume inbound traffic from the Internet. Answer C. Small, periodic outbound connections to a rare destination. Explanation. Correct answer C. Small, periodic outbound connections to a rare destination. Beaconing is a key indicator of command and control, C2 activity, where malware makes low-volume, regular connections to external hosts to avoid detection. Why others are incorrect? A. Indicates data exfiltration, not beaconing. B. Too broad and unspecific. D. Related to scanning or DOS, not C2. This aligns with MITRE ATTSC, Command and Control, and Cisco's network-based threat hunting guidance. Threat hunting requires a different mindset from traditional monitoring. Instead of waiting for alerts, analysts actively investigate behaviors, indicators, and patterns that may signal hidden threats. Practicing questions like these can help you become more comfortable with the types of analysis and decision-making this exam focuses on. If you'd like to continue testing your understanding for the Cisco Certified Cybersecurity Specialist, threat hunting and defending exam preparation, check out the link in the description for additional practice questions available on CertBoosters. Subscribe to the channel for more certification practice sessions covering cybersecurity, cloud, and networking exams. Best of luck with your preparation.